from Salt Lake City, the second round of the 2012 Uno Movie Marathon, your host, with the most, Mr. Bean. Yay! Hello, I am your host for this evening, Mr. Bean. Thank you for watching, and welcome to Salt Lake City. Let's get the movie madness started. Tonight we will be debating the merits of movies within the tournament. Our first debaters are Wang Dog and Vortman. Don't eat my candy. Don't eat my fucking candy. Don't eat Bean's candy.
The Bean's candy. Baby.
Just get your hands ready. All right. The first matchup to be debated. Vortman, you will be debating the merits of Bittersweet Motel, Wang Dog, Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels. Wang Dog, you will begin. You have 30 seconds.
Most good arguments start with a 40. If I can get it out. Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. Isn't that English film where the guys run around looking for the drug money?
15-second warning.
Awesome movie.
Well done, Vortman.
Alright, in this case, I think it might be one of the only opportunities to be speaking to someone who is a relative of a star in the movie, as well as the band that brought us all here together. So block me out for most of my 30 seconds to explain. So, point is, Fish brought us together. That's why we're doing this anyways. So, if you didn't vote for Fish, the tournament should end there. And Royce is in it. So,
convincing argument.
And plays Wang, naked Wang.
And the winner of the argument, 13-9, Vortman with Bittersweet Motel. And Bittersweet Motel is moving on. Congratulations, Bittersweet Motel. I've got more to talk to you about. Just hold on.
alright. Give him the bean eye.
Beanie.
Alright. Next matchup. Carl Dorbad. Tell me about Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind and why it's better than Major League.
Well, Eternal. How could you go wrong with the mind and spots? Jim Carrey at his finest, maybe, maybe not. The question is, do you have a mind? Really? Come on. Major League? What do you got against that? It's a good movie, but I mean, Euchre's no Jim Carrey, just gotta say. I mean, top notch.
Wang Dog?
I'll give you 2 words. Bob Uecker. That should be all I have to say, but it's a great baseball film where the Cleveland Indians actually try and lose on purpose. Hysterical. I mean, just awesome baseball movie. Bob Uecker.
Let's see for the win. Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, 17. Major League, 7.
Taking it. Get it.
Just to recap, Bittersweet Motel over Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. Eternal Sunshine over Major League. Our next matchup, Boogie Nights versus Titanic, with or without 3D.
Titanic. Do I take this?
No, you can't read that. Well, all right. Well, seeing that my counterpart here has already started his drinking.
I go first?
Okay. Go first.
Or you go
no,
first.
No, by all means, go first, please, so I can squash you in
Well,
this debate.
Mr. Bean didn't really make that very clear, so.
Yeah, Mr. Bean sometimes. Go.
Well, actually, I concede.
You concede?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, as my counterpart,
I don't have a horse in this race, really.
his debate has sunk, like his chances.
No!
Just saying. Boogie Nights, how could you go wrong? You got roller skates, you got disco, and sex. Really, do I need to say more?
Mr. Bean?
Survey says Boogie Nights 20, Titanic 3.
Well, as you've seen in that one, it was a Titanic failure. I jest. So, to our next ballot, we have the Vort Man versus the Beard.
I'm definitely taking
We have Beardo, Unforgiven, Vort Man, Easy Rider. Vort Man, start this.
Alright. I guess this is for trying to move on for the fact that Cheech and Chong wasn't able to. An early drug movie. We've got, I don't know, trying to inspire people to get on the road. I still think Jack Kerouac's a failure. So, let's put that out there. So,
Beardo.
Well said. It's a rough connection you're making, drug movie there. I guess my best defense would be that since Outlaw Josie Wales was so terrible, I think we have to give Clint Eastwood something here with Unforgiven, right?
Oh, very good, interesting.
give him the Oscar before he's done. Alright.
Let's go to the ballots, and we have a very tight one here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 13-11 for Easy Rider as the victor.
This is getting good, folks. New matchup. This is, well, sorry Quigley, but this one's not going to be fun for you. Let's see if either one of you can come up with a defense of Me, Myself, and Irene.
Ooh,
You get to both debate the merits of Me, Myself, and Irene because Big Lebowski doesn't need any help.
Does Me, Myself, and Irene have Adam Sandler in it? This guy?
I don't think so.
I'll admit I've never watched Me, Myself, and Irene.
Alright, I've seen it, but Lebowski moves on. This is a #1 seed against a 16 NCAA reference.
Yeah.
So,
Again, Quigley, sorry, even you didn't vote for a movie that you like. This is the first official Uno sweep, 23-0.
Dum-ba-dum-bum.
Alright.
A sweep.
Follow up.
What do you think of that?
We went out there in TV Land. Have a drink for the first sweep.
Alright. Well done, Bean. Now, we've got our next matchup involving a blade and a place. Doorbat, Trading Places.
Trading Places. How could you go wrong against this movie? Trading Places. I mean, first of all, thank you. I think.
Sorry.
I mean, Trading Places. I mean, first of all, you got Wall Street, you got Black and White, Good and Bad, and a dollar bet. For $1, what would you do? That's all I'm saying.
Black and White. Wang Dog.
Some folks
Sling
call,
Blade.
some folks call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade.
Convincing.
Let's
How could I beat that?
let's see what if the High Council's needed to decide. Trading Places 12-11. Sorry, you lose, my friend. You lose, Blady.
Had nothing to do with my argument, I guarantee that.
Major upset.
You lose, Blade.
Wow, big upset. Upset alert, upset alert.
12-11.
Oh, shocking! Shocking!
What do you say?
Next up, Pee-wee's Big Adventure versus Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Beardo, have you ever watched Virginia Woolf?
I'll take it. You go, Pee-wee.
Yeah, I saw that. I definitely took this tournament seriously.
Interesting.
Well, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, obviously that was a failure. So, with Pee-wee's Big Adventure, how could I go wrong against this? I mean, you know,
Two comedies win in a row.
two comedies are going to win in a row, even though Virginia Woolf is a horrible movie. I mean, no, it's wonderful.
And one redeeming thing
I
about
got
Virginia
no.
Woolf.
No.
One
The
redeeming-
only thing I can say is that based on the last bout, we've got a ton of people in this tournament with bad taste. So
Here's
if
my
they
final argument.
If they go with Pee-wee,
The stars at night are big and bright. Thank you, no. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Wow. Pee-wee 17, Virginia Woolf 3. Pee-wee 17.
Moving on, Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman. You
Hey,
have a
Mr.
telephone
Herman.
call at the
Herman.
front desk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying our broadcast so far. There's some very close votes, some wonderful votes, and some horrible debating. But I regress. Let's see what we have next. We have Mr. Fortman and the Beardo again. And they will be debating the Royal Tenenbaums versus True Romance. Fortman, True Romance, go.
All right, it's the early Quentin Tarantino link. You've got Tony Soprano. The Elvis thing's the thing that's always hokey and is the reason that this won't win the tournament in the end. But I don't know. This is a tough matchup. This is the hardest one I had to decide on.
Royal Tenenbaums.
yeah, this is way harder than Ghostbusters versus that other one. I'm going to say Royal Tenenbaums takes it. All-star cast, brilliant writing, feel movie, mood movie, vibe, good stuff.
I will go to the ballot.
It's too weird.
The Royal Tenenbaums 14, True Romance 9.
Yep. Tough competition.
This isn't as easy as I thought it would be.
I'll be drinking my 40.
This segment brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft. Oh, sorry.
Alright. Same thing again. Wanger Report. And they're going to debate the merits of movies.
It's less about us, more about the movies.
Alright. This is, I can't see the movies. I'm going to give Red Dawn to Fortman, Monty Python and the Holy Grail to Wang Dog. Wang Dog, you've got 30 seconds. Go.
I remember the first time I saw Holy Grail was up at my brother's college, doing the Hour of Power, and I think we were drinking every time we said me or something like that. But Grail's pretty classic. I mean, first you must answer me these questions 3. So I always liked Grail.
No. Fortman, 30 seconds for Red Dawn.
If you were of the age to remember the Red Scare, and young and impressionable enough to think you could maybe take a raft somewhere in central Pennsylvania and end up in Libya, and you like movies like Iron Eagle, talk to me.
Whoa?
Let's watch some movies together. That's what I have to say about that.
You still have 10 seconds left.
Patrick Swayze, rest in peace. I miss you more than Whitney Houston.
Great argument, but not great enough.
She was great in Ghost.
She was. Monty Python wins easily, 15-7 over Red Dawn.
Aye.
A classic case of a boo-hooey going down the drain. I think in this case, we're going to have to go back to the man. Actually, it would be too easy. There's a bias involved. Captain Carl, Last of the Mohicans. Go.
Last of the Mohicans, I mean, Indians, or Injuns as they refer to themselves.
Refer to themselves.
Good old-fashioned Americana at its finest. I mean, I can't think of a better deal than, say, Louisiana Purchase. I mean, I regress. I would easily trade a box of jewelry for, say, an Estee pizza.
Clockwork Orange.
Pretty crazy movie, if you ask me. Some call it artsy. I don't see it. I don't know. Never made it through. I tried it 3 times. Maybe it's too crazy for me. Maybe I'm too conservative.
B.
Vote Last Mohicans.
B, you get a shot.
You hear me? Vote Last of the Mohicans.
Drum roll, please.
Clockwork Orange, 19. Last of the Mohicans, 5.
Bye-bye,
Sorry.
Mohicans.
Sorry, Mohican.
Now you are none.
Where's my beer?
Next up, Being John Malkovich or The Predator. Carl, do you ever watch The Predator growing up?
The Predator. I'd like to quote my friend and one of my inspirations of life, Jesse the Body Ventura, when he's offering in the beginning of Predator his chew to the rest of the crowd, and they deny the chewing tobacco. What am I dealing with? A bunch of slack-jawed faggots? This should make you a sexual tyrannosaurus. And also, he didn't have time to bleed. May I say more?
You did.
Tough argument to beat.
Well, Malkovich.
It seems like the young man is onto something. John Malkovich, 15. Predator, 9. That's German for no, you are not moving on.
There you have it. That's insane. Well, we're moving our way very swimmingly through this contest and competition. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves out there in TV land. Let's get it on to the next one. Our next matchup we have National Lampoon's Vacation versus Dances with Wolves. One of my favorites. Who doesn't want to dance with a wolf? And for National Lampoon's Vacation, I would like to give this to Mr. Voigtman.
Alright. John Candy. I mean, but we've got Chevy Chase. Okay, bulk of the series before they went off track. National Lampoon's embarrassed the franchise. Go see American Reunion. I don't know. Russ. Good talk, Russ. Probably one of the greatest lines. I think he throws it back to him when he says, "Good talk, Dad," in the Christmas Vacation. But maybe I'm looking a little too deeply into it. You tell me why they shouldn't give blankets to all Indians. Okay.
Well, I like the boobs in European Vacation a whole lot better. Gratuitous, more gratuitous. Better than Waterworld, Dances with Wolves. I mean, Kevin Costner doing something right there. No, I think that's the one I have, right? Dances with Wolves, yeah. That's a great movie. It's an epic. It's real long. It's important to watch all the way through, so you see what happens in the end. Gives you a chance to test your patience. And you
Well,
get a
you've tested my
story-
patience.
and you get a
Let's
good
go.
story out of it.
Testes.
Talking about testing patience, let's get to the vote. Well, even though he kind of resembles a wolf, he's going down. National Lampoon's 17, Dances with Wolves 6.
It's a big night for the laughies.
People like funny movies.
Hi. Would you like some more? All right, I'll give you some more. All right, I'm gonna go. Hey, balance. All right, this is what they refer to as a Stinky Barn classic. Home Alone versus Time Bandits. I'm gonna make it easy on Vortman. I'm giving him Time Bandits. Vortman, you have 30 seconds.
Alright. First of all, I'm supposed to believe that they were able to get in a traveling phone booth, and George Carlin even signing on with the project is laughable. And didn't really look like Abraham Lincoln. And San Dimas High School football rules.
It sure does. Thank you for arguing the wrong film. Now, Wang Dog.
Time Bandits.
Time Bandits.
Home Alone.
Time Bandits. More like Turd Bandits. Home Alone, American classic. Who hasn't been walking home with the groceries and the bottom of the bag rips out? I'm surprised it wasn't raining in that scene.
Good enough. You don't need much. Home Alone 16.
Easy
Turd
win.
Bandits 7.
Set your time machine to Turd Bandits.
Kevin, what did you do to my room? Wang Dog, you've spent a fair amount of time in Philadelphia. Rocky.
Boy, if I could count the number of push-ups I've done while listening to the training montage from the original Rocky, I can hear the music now. But I'm surprised the vote went for Apollo Creed in that fight. I thought Rocky should have won in the first one. There would have been no need for sequels. End of movie.
Carl.
Yes.
Naked Gun 2.5. Go.
That's the Nielsen. How could you go wrong there?
Poor Carl.
O.J. Simpson, I mean, I haven't seen that guy move that fast since he was driving his Bronco to L.A. Sorry. Oh, God. I digress. Yes.
Again?
At least I didn't de-dress.
Rocky.
Rocky. 19-4.
Oh. Big winner.
Big.
We don't use no stinking cat. And for our next bracket. Hold on, we want to save that one for later.
Put him back in.
From underneath it.
Ooh, speaking of Adam Sandler, how about The Waterboy versus Sin City? Bearded, would you like to take The Waterboy?
Oh, love to. Absolutely love to. This again was one of my Stinky Barn duels. I have Waterboy again, right?
Yeah.
He ate an alligator head, and it was very crunchy alligator head. The fat redneck guy. That
Strong argument you're making.
Yes, alligator.
Didn't talk a lot.
Next.
And it's
30
up against.
seconds.
And it's up
30
against.
seconds. 30 seconds.
And it's up against Sin City.
Sin City?
All right, let me start off by saying, obviously, there's something wrong with his medulla oblongata with that statement, and it's just ridiculous. Sin City, how can you go wrong? I mean, film, art, I mean, beautiful women dressed up like cartoon characters, a young boy's dream, to say the least. And, I mean, I'm going against him, really? Like, come on. It's an easy argument.
Indeed. Seemed like an easy one to me. Sin City 14, Waterboy 9.
closer
What?
than most people would have expected.
Apparently, rotoscoping doesn't suck.
Well, it isn't all that awesome either. I haven't gotten to debate you yet.
Well, as you can see so far, opinions are like assholes, and we have 4 of them here. That doesn't even make sense. To our next category. The Godfather 2 versus Mr. Putney Swoop. Beardo. Swoop.
Mr. Swoop, Mr. Swoop.
Please debate. Oh, this is the debate. Never mind. I'm sorry.
He's waiting.
I'm getting there.
Oh.
Alright, agreed. Doesn't nostalgia factor. Big time on this one.
She's better.
Your dad.
All right. Is that it? Is that all you have?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
All right. Godfather 2.
I love debating against Bearded Dave. Let's just look at the tape. Fucking Godfather for the win. Let's go.
We have Godfather 2, 15. Putney Swoop is out with only 8 votes.
Ooh, Mr. Swoop doesn't make it.
Apparently, arguing against Beardo is easy as a cheap hooker.
What do you think, Bean?
I wonder if Clay's updating the brackets at home.
Want some of these chips? I'm trying to finish my beer. I just chugged during Carl Dordad.
Dave, if you were a member of the Breakfast Club, which member would you be?
Anyone but Molly Ringwald. I fucking hate that bitch. Any movie she's in, it ruins the whole movie. Could have been a decent movie, but there's Molly Ringwald.
Wang Dog, tell me about a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream.
I loved it, man. Loved Inception. So many layers. Like an onion. Like the copper onion. So many layers.
Agreed.
Loved Inception. And it had that girl from Juno, the 13-year-old that got knocked up.
Well, she's certainly home with the child on this one. Breakfast Club, 17, Inception 7.
Ooh. Ouch. Ouch.
My friends are
I'll
idiots.
stay here, but I'm going to swap it up completely.
Switch up rotation.
Oh, that was only a one-time thing?
That was a one-time deal, rotation jam. I want to go
Bean.
against you every time.
All right, Bean.
I want to debate Bearded Dave every day of the week.
You're too controlling, Bean.
As controlling as Mad Max. What do you think, Dorbad?
Mel Gibson, I mean, he hasn't driven that crazy since he got arrested for DUI last. It's just impressive, to say the least. It shows what a lot of money can do. And,
Wait, that was a really low-budget film.
yeah, low budget. It doesn't take a budget to make quality. I mean, all you need is a fast car, dirt, and some fancy outfits. I mean, I've been driving around Salt Lake for the last 3 days, and that's pretty much all I've seen. Just saying. Where are we at over here?
Look like an avatar. Man, Avatar. I think the only way to watch Avatar is to drink a 40 first.
Too many 40s.
I don't know. I think you have to watch it in 3D. It's all about the cinematic experience.
Cave bias. Real important.
Cave bias. Plot line, razor thick.
Will you get a chance to see it in the next round?
But
Mad Max 14, Avatar going home.
What?
Yeah! Take that, Durbin. You bum.
just to recount for being incoherent, Mad Max 14, Avatar 9.
Avatar.
Next bracket, E.T. versus UHF. Preference?
Don't care.
E.T. it is.
All right. Spielberg. I mean, flying bicycles. I mean, a child touched. I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
Next, Dave.
Yes. Well, guess the only thing better than seeing a child touched would be seeing Michael Jackson's Bad parodied. Right? Is that what he did? It's Weird Al. So he's got. I can't think much.
Yeah, you're all over the place.
Well, you won, obviously.
According to Uno, we like seeing kids touched. ET 14, UHF 9.
Go touch a kid.
It makes you want to ask that alien, where was that finger? Righty. And next we have another matchup.
I thought we were dating each other.
Can't fake it.
I don't understand what's happening here, but we have some technical difficulties. Someone obviously has to pull someone's head out of the other's ass. We have The Life of Brian versus Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Interesting. Let's give Who Framed Roger Rabbit Lang Dong.
Loved it, man. It's like an animated cartoon. It's got that hot chick in it. What was her name? Jessica Rabbit or something.
She's a piece.
Yeah, I like that movie. It's cool. When the guy's face melts off, face melting scene.
Face melting, yeah, it goes a long way.
Yeah.
I do enjoy that movie. It was fantastic. It was like the meld of cartoon and real life. Cop was a hard ass. All the fun stuff that makes up a great movie.
You realize you're supposed to be doing The Life of Brian, right?
I didn't watch that movie.
Well, even though Beardo hasn't watched the movie, he's going to have to, because Life of Brian, 16, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, only 7. As a famous cartoon said, that's all, folks.
Actually, that's not all.
That's not all.
We've got a whole bunch more of these for you. Hold on.
Yeah, if you want to debate movies.
We might have a newcomer to the tournament.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Here, we'll bring in a sub. You'll debate for me real quick on a movie.
Nice.
versus
Straight out the
another.
streets.
Real quick.
Stand behind the podium, Jensen.
One moment.
Fresh blood.
Alright, so step right in.
This
Step right in.
board meeting got a substitution that Mr. Bean will allow. And Jeter does too.
Here.
Hold on here. All right.
Step up to the podium. You can't speak unless you're in the podium.
All right. In this matchup, we have Josh Wanger
It's not about the
Versus
people, it's about the
Jensen.
movies.
It's not the
versus
movie.
Jensen
The movies.
debating the merits of Raiders of the Lost Ark versus Dumb and Dumber. Jensen, you've got Dumb and Dumber. Wang Dog, you've got Raiders of the Lost Ark. 30 seconds each. Start with Wanger.
Raiders, again, face melting scene. The guy, when he sees the Temple of Doom at the end, his face melts off. Classic. Harrison Ford, also known as Han Solo.
No. Connections.
Yeah, gotta like Indiana Jones.
All right. Thank you very much. Jensen, Dumb and Dumber. Why is that a better movie than Raiders of the Lost Ark?
I guess just talking out my ass because of the scene where he's frozen to him on the back. He's riding on the moped.
Mm-hmm.
That's a funny scene.
Pea pants.
And if you want to talk connections, wasn't Daniels, was he the main guy?
Yeah.
Never mind, he's connected to nothing.
He had one movie.
Well said.
Thank you.
I don't know how to defend a movie I don't like.
And the winner is Raiders of the Lost Ark 19, Dumb and Dumber 5.
Wow,
Big blow.
blowout.
You got the 40th one.
Alright.
Yeah, where's Colt 40?
Try and make this one easier on you. Which do you like better, Taxi Driver or Training Day?
I'm going to give him the choice. You like arguing?
Step up to the mic.
Pick your poison.
Taxi Driver or Training Day?
I gotta go with Training Day.
Denzel.
Not only because I've seen it way more recently, and because the scene where he just slips some drugs is amazing.
Makes him smoke PCP.
Yep.
Vortman.
Dave Bias.
You're talking about Denzel? You're talking about Denzel?
Yeah.
Sounds like he was talking about Denzel because there's nobody else in that movie worth talking about. Sorry, Eva Mendes. Sorry. What's his name?
Exactly.
Apparently, no one is talking about Denzel. Taxi Driver 20, Training Day 3. Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
If you want.
Back in.
I'm summing up.
Snapping out.
I got barbecue to do.
Switch.
Oh man,
All right, goodbye.
all right. I want my shots. No, I like going against Vortman. It's fun. Yeah, I'll take one.
You like talking? Talk about Barton Fink, Beardo.
Barton Fink, easy. That's an early Coen brothers, correct? Lots of good characters, lots of fun points, lots of good storyline. And what's it up against?
Halloween.
Easy. Beat it.
Dr. Loomis. Halloween.
Daisy Dr. Loomis.
Barton Fink, 13-9.
Easy win, especially with tactics like that.
Thank you.
It's okay, it worked out good.
All right. To pick another one. All right. We have Planes, Trains, and Automobiles versus Tim Durbin's favorite, Stripes.
Let's go with Dorbad with Stripes for 30 seconds.
Stripes. Well, I mean, what's there not to like about Stripes? You got a mild ensemble cast put together in a let's make war fun type of attitude. I mean, who doesn't love war? I do. Tanks, guns, army fatigues, showering together with a bunch of men. These things come in mind. That's pretty much all I got.
Very well said. Mine Dog, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorite comedy classics. Starts with Steve Martin tripping over Kevin Bacon's luggage, and the movie never comes down. It's hilarious.
All
John
right.
Candy at his finest. Planes, trains for the win.
To answer Dorbad's question, what's not to like about Stripes? Almost everything. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, 21. Stripes, 10.
Finally, some right thinking.
That seems like a popular vote. So, to the next round, let's pick our next winners and see what these gents have to debate. Ooh, a decent one for the most part. Airplane 2, board.
Never saw it.
Excellent. The Shining.
Jack Nicholson, loved it, dude. The little kid on the Hot Wheels riding around the hotel. And Jack Nicholson, little by little, goes crazy. Something about the solitude of the mountains when they didn't have cell phones or the internet. And it didn't look like he had any Uno cards on him. Went mad.
Well, I didn't see this one coming. Well, oh wait. I had my eyes closed. The Shining 22, Airplane 2. It looks like some of these votes are getting a little more precarious and easier.
Right thinking, making a comeback.
What they call lopsided.
Wow, a whole bunch of cardboard in about 20 minutes.
Classic Army Man battle here. Full Metal Jacket versus Top Secret. Which is your favorite movie?
Of the two, Full Metal Jacket. Intense, exciting, dark, war-y, and it's not hokey and stupid.
Unlike another film,
very much unlike another film.
Boardman, ever watch Top Secret?
Not allowed to talk about it.
Not allowed to talk about it.
Not enough of an argument.
It's top secret.
It's top secret.
It's top secret.
It's going to stay top secret too,
Oh, so
obviously.
Deborah really sealed this one.
Don't you mean Clay?
Or Clay.
Clay really sealed the shit out of that one.
Full Metal Jacket in a landslide. 21-2.
Woo, man. That's
Full Metal Jacket. Private Pile! Private Pile! How tall are you?
no stack shit that time.
Nerds. Bearded Dave, tell me about Revenge of the Nerds.
I can see why a lot of people liked it.
Better than Batman Begins.
Not even close. Batman Begins for the win.
Dorbat, Batman Begins?
There's not much of a debate. I mean, how do you go against Batman Begins? He tried, and then he realized that there's no chance. I mean, you're going to go back to the origins of Batman the correct way in his training, and plus the art in that movie is delicious.
Anyone have love for a nerd?
You didn't really give me one. That's kind of just...
Batman Begins 12, Revenge of the Nerds 11.
What?
Whoa!
Holy close, Batman.
This one, I think my friends had something going on there.
They didn't.
Uh-oh. There are only 4 left. Which one's this going to be? This one is going to be a real tough one. This might be the barn burner of the set. Actually, I'm going to put a different one. I'm going to pull out a different one.
Oh.
This one's a different type of barn burner. Guy with scissors as his hands, or a great movie called Seven. Langdog, you have as Edward Scissorhands. Dorbad, you've got the good movie.
Fair enough.
Wow, thanks for that introduction. Edward Scissorhands. Love Johnny Depp. I think I like the girl in that movie. It's the dude with scissors. Yeah, Tim Burton. Tim Burton, he's made some good movies. Yeah, Scissorhands.
Dorbad?
Well, 7. I mean, this is actually my 7th argument in this marathon, so I mean, 7. I mean, it's just the number makes sense. Quality movie. Great acting. Story, plot, everything just gets you intense. I mean, I couldn't sleep at night, at least for the first night. And then, yeah, Brad Pitt. I do have a poster of Brad Pitt.
Sexy.
No comment.
Alright. Well, it gets 2 points for every one of the deadly sins, and Edward Scissorhands was cut down with only 9.
Oh, well.
Don't be afraid to repeat. That's 7. 14.
We'll keep it moving here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving here. We have a very good matchup here. Die Hard and Nightmare on Elm Street. 2 older movies. What the hell is that? I smell paper.
Yeah, my roommate's starting a smoker.
Oh, burning down the house. I get it. All right, let's go Die Hard. Bortman.
Greatest. Thank you, so they can hear me. I don't know, Bruce Willis's career made in one movie, and period.
Has he made a good one since?
As quickly would say the greatest action movie of all time.
Maybe. It is really good. What's it up against?
Nightmare on Elm Street. Langer, go.
Man, kind of like Edward Scissorhands. Why do
More
I
of the
keep getting these
Scissorhands.
Scissorhands? Is it because I got a haircut or something?
Scissor hand.
Hey, true confession. I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I've seen enough clips. I mean, I know who Freddy is, but...
Clips.
You get the idea.
I get it.
I know what's going on. Alright, you can't advance it. It's not even going to advance. Never a chance to see it. Go ahead.
Well, as you can see, this movie is dying hard, and Die Hard wins 17-6. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Willis.
All right, getting down to the nitty gritty here. Let's see, Boardman, Ghost Dog versus Fifth Element.
I've got Fifth Element. Yeah.
Boardman,
Easy.
you like Ghost Dog or Fifth Element?
Forrest Whitaker doesn't make bad movies. It's sort of a mafia movie. I mean, if you're going to let Godfather advance and Godfather 2, let Ghost Dog advance.
Ghost Dog.
He does a little sword maneuver with his gun. Terrible.
That's the way of the samurai,
Fifth
bro.
Element, you've got Bruce Willis again.
Already,
Bruce Willis
You've got
connection.
Mila Jovovich looking real hot in that white.
she struggles
thing.
to talk.
Yeah, she's hot,
Cave
bro.
Flash.
And end of the world, saving it. That guy with the black shit coming out of his
We
head.
need a non-boohooey term for science fiction.
Let's
Dave.
find out. Ghost Dog versus Fifth Element. Ghost Dog 18, Fifth Element 5.
That's a shocker.
All right, Ghost
I'm gonna
Dog.
finish my 41st, bitches.
I wish I knew French. Bearded Dave, I know you saw Joan Rivers' A Piece of Work. Please tell me why it's better than Casablanca.
That's the one I was
Go.
saving for you. Joan Rivers, A Piece of Work, great movie. It gave me a little insight into her life and history. I think she's really funny. I've got a girlfriend who's into fashion and stuff, so we watch that show that she does on TV all the time. She's real funny. There's like 2 other girls and a gay guy on it. Joan Rivers is funny, even though she looks a little...
All right, I'm putting you out of your misery. Dorbad, Casablanca. Why is it better than Joan Rivers?
Obviously, first of all, let's start off. Beardo here, he's a piece of work, let me just say that. And Casablanca, I mean, it's a classic, and it's there for a reason. It has withstanded the test of time, and I mean, if you haven't seen it, you're going to see it in the next round.
Casablanca 20. Joan Rivers 3.
I know, you did a terrible job with the boom mic there.
Don't need it.
All right. Down to the final
Looking
2.
for our results.
Final 2 here. Or final, 4, I guess, technically.
Final four.
Final 4. Spaceballs versus Network. Spaceballs. Go, Wang Dog.
Another John Candy, not as classic as Planes, Trains, but this time he's half man, half dog.
This movie makes
I'm a
me
Mog.
barf.
It is a Star Wars parody. I don't know if that's good or bad, but he is a Mog, and he eats that ice cream while listening to Bon Jovi. Loves Spaceballs.
Network.
Network does have a lot of good monologues. The acting is pretty damn good. I obviously think that this is going to find a black hole, though, in this tournament, so I...
And then your Winnebagos, we're going to round 2.
I didn't watch Network, and now I don't have to. Spaceballs 15, Network 8.
Well, it's getting close to the end of this flight of the first round. I'd like to congratulate everyone for making it out tonight. Please drive home safely. And we have our last debate of the evening. Let's bring in the whole cast. Get in there with the sound, and we have the boom operator. So we have Soundman Budo, Vortman on 40, and Wang Dog on scissors. We have Coming to America versus The Graduate. A very good combination. Let's see who wins.
Both love stories.
Choose.
Both about men chasing brides to be.
Go back and forth. Keep going. What do we got?
One black man, one white man.
Just figure it out.
Give Arsenio Hall another
Jackson.
shot.
One's from New York, one's from California.
Samuel L. Jackson birthed his career.
Dude. Put your hands up, motherfucker!
Put it in the wind pile.
All right.
Coming to America.
How come every time we have a debate, someone's got to talk about Rocky Marciano?
Rocky Marciano.
Coming to America, 16, Graduate, 8.
No!
Obviously,
Get on the bus.
Coming to America is Graduate the next round.
Coming to America.
Dude, get on.
Let's explain
that's
the
all of
movie.
them.
Let's explain the movie rundown here for anybody who's still around.
They don't
These
care.
people
They
want to
do.
recap.
They weren't here.
We have our marathon, Salt Lake Marathon. Go ahead, you want to explain, Bean?
Put a couple of links up here. Lawrence Fishburne, to Dennis Hopper, to Harry Dean Stanton, to Johnny Depp. Would like to thank Helen Bonham Carter. Would like to thank Edward Norton. Would like to thank Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Would like to thank Brian Doyle Murray. Would like to thank Harold Ramis. And would like to thank you for watching.
Closing arguments, anything?
I need a recap. These people are looking for results.
Results. They want
Results.
Go ahead.
Yeah, here we're
go,
winding
go
on.
through the results.
Yeah, let's check them off. Boogie Nights wins over Titanic. The Shining wins over Airplane
Start
2.
shouting winning movies.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Over.
Big,
The Loser.
Big Lebowski, Breakfast Club, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Easy Rider, hopefully, Spaceballs,
Yeah.
Trading Places.
I got a Royal Tenenbaums. I got a Lampoon's Vacation.
Mad Max.
Clay, I hope you're updating the brackets.
Home Alone.
Got a
Everyone,
Life
go
of
to the other
Brian.
website.
We got a Life of Brian.
Go to Clay's website to get the
Die
results.
Hard.
Go look online. Oh shit, that was bad.
Boom, pull down.